Ooh, we got Joe, Lee, Steve, and the other one. It's the Valleycast. I stole this instrumental. It's not mine.
Oh, UFO party!
Oh, nice. Deep cut.
Wow!
I stole his
boy,
instrumental.
that was
pretty good. I don't necessarily like being called Elliot. You know, it's not my favorite.
That was very fun.
Guys, welcome to the Valleycast.
Oh boy!
Welcome back to the Valleycast. This is like our 9th episode, guys.
72nd.
Is this 9?
Yeah.
This is number 9.
This is
Wow.
9.
Yeah, you're right.
Lucky number 9.
I like making number 9 like the significant.
God, 9.
We
God,
did,
oh
guys.
my
Guys,
God,
we forgot.
9.
We
Remember 1
forgot
through 8?
to
Normally
celebrate 9.
Yeah.
Holy
we
shit,
forgot.
guys, 9.
We should have gotten a cake.
Did you get a cake?
It does this to us every time. It snuck up on us.
No, it does.
Every 9th podcast
Yeah.
always sneaks up on
Yeah.
us.
The 18th is going to be crazy.
Oh, I can't
Maybe
wait.
we're not going to be ready for it.
Oh, I bet not.
So, guys, episode 10 is just around the corner, and that's a little scary cool.
Very
not
very
as cool as 9 though.
Oh, no.
No,
Well,
no.
come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Joe.
Slow it down.
People,
Slow it
the
down.
thing about it is that
Anyway, sorry, this is gibberish. Guys, welcome to the show. Basically what we do here is us 4 friends, 4 old good friends who have started a new business together. Steve Zaragoza.
Lee Newton.
Joe Beretta?
Elliot Morgan.
We come together on this audio and video podcast.
True.
And we kind of just bring topics to the table.
Yeah.
Stuff that we just want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's just,
something
something in the day we thought about.
Stuff that interests us.
Stuff that interests us.
Current events sometimes.
Current
like
events.
a little
Maybe
bit
it's
of
like a cool
everything.
trailer came out, and I like want to nerd out, or Joe wants to nerd out.
Lee and Elliot,
Or Elliot,
never nerd
We
out.
nerd out.
Elliot, when have you ever actually nerded out?
Yeah. Elliot loves.
I don't know.
Do you ever nerd out
sure,
with your
I
turd
agree.
out?
I think I have.
No.
I mean, like fully, like, holy shit, excited about something.
I can't think of the last time off the top of my head, but that's not to say that I don't think I have.
No, but I don't think you have.
Oh,
I'm trying to
no.
think.
Oh,
I get
no.
excited about stuff.
You guys
Like
are making him
what?
insecure about his nerddums.
No,
No,
I
we're
mean-
not. We're making him
I'm trying to
insecure
figure out
about
what
not
they
getting
are.
excited about anything.
Are you dead inside?
No, I don't
Well, the
think
thing
I am.
is like, look, when we talk about nerding out, we talk about literally the most exaggerated thing a nerd can do.
right.
Kill a
Which is
person.
freak out.
Well, other than killing a person.
But you left
which
Lee
is
out
it's
too.
a
Lee
complete.
nerds out.
But I mean, nerding out is such a.
I nerd
it's such
out.
a. I don't know. Whatever. It's just.
I know what you mean.
Do you geek
There's
out?
Nerding out shouldn't happen for everybody.
Right.
Like not everybody. Like some people won't nerd out about things, and that's fine. Nerding out is just being really annoying about something you like.
You know
a
what?
lot.
I may have nerded out. The last nerd out, or like the one where I was like, "Holy crap!" was when we did the VR. When you first got the VR.
Oh, when I
thing,
showed you the
like a year
Batman,
and a half ago
yeah.
or something. Yeah, when I did Batman VR, and I remember my way of nerding out is just to silently cry a little bit and not tell
Oh wait,
anybody.
that is his way of
That's
nerding out.
what's
Because
happening.
remember when Christopher Robin trailer came out and Elliot nerded out about that, but it was
I
again him
burst into
silently
tears, yeah.
crying.
Did you actually nerd out about that?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like. Bleh.
It was
That's fun.
visceral.
Yeah, I think it's because of
Elliot's
Coco.
way-
I blame Coco. Coco.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't speak
Coco.
after that.
Coco
and
opens up doors inside
Yeah.
your soul.
It gets you real good.
Dude, it really did.
It really
does.
did.
Like, and leaves them open, like
Yeah.
And
wide open.
I keep genuinely yelling at Delvin for not having seen Coco because I'm like, you haven't seen Coco, you wouldn't get
Yeah,
it.
you don't know how human nature is or
You
human
don't
life.
feel.
You also will nerd out. Sometimes it's varying levels of nerding outdom. When a Weezer song or album is
Oh
released.
yeah, we all have very idiosyncratic.
Yeah, I mean, it
That's
doesn't
definitely
necessarily
nerdy.
have to be about a nerdy thing. It's just that, like, is there something that you get overtly, obnoxiously excited about?
Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if they came up with like I would
Ooh.
need.
He nerds out about his car.
I like
a
Zelda
lot.
stuff. I love my car. I do love my car. I liked it. But anyway, enough about this. This is a podcast where we all talk about different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Like
Anyway.
Elliot nerding out.
Yeah, like Elliot nerding
Yeah.
out. Was that your topic, Elliot?
Yeah,
Nerding out?
good. Please.
Yeah, it was. It was crazy. I've been dying to talk
Listen,
about
man,
it.
we're not on trial here, okay?
It's fine. It's fine.
Guys, he just doesn't want you to bring up Coco. He doesn't want to
Oh
cry.
my
Oh, I
gosh.
get it.
Yeah.
Recuérdame.
No, baby.
Okay.
Is that the song? That's the song.
Remember
Oh
me.
my god.
When you hear a sad guitar. Okay, so guys,
Wait, I have a gripe about Coco. I figured it
Oh,
out.
fuck
Okay.
off.
A small,
Joe?
like, none of us have gripes about Coco, but
I
I do
had
have
a
a
gripe.
question.
There wasn't enough white people in it.
No, needed more dog.
I have a question.
Okay.
why did the guitar magically turn him into a dead person? It's
That's
never explained, and
no.
the guitar doesn't matter after that. Just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, I there's a couple of thoughts I have about it.
I'm just saying.
It seems like it's a leftover plot.
Yeah, that's what
never
It actually
explained.
just is a leftover plot point
Yeah.
from an earlier version of the script where
He
strums that
where he
guitar.
actually takes the guitar with him into the land of the dead and he has it there.
Is this the real answer?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, I mean the problem is that so many versions of the movie like were
Oh,
chopped
sure,
and re-edited
900
and rewritten
million.
and whatever that eventually there's even like deleted scenes where he's like they were like these are early storyboards when Miguel has Dela Cruz's guitar in the land of the
Yeah.
dead. Like we have this whole other plot line. So
So it's a little bit more of
it
like I
might
got to
be-
get this guitar to where it needs to go type of thing.
Yeah, but it might
Yeah.
be just left over of that. Like for the way I answer it from like a story point of view is that like it's still like it's not actually Dela Cruz's guitar. It's
Yeah, but still,
It's
like,
his dad.
but
it's-
Or
still,
his great
Yeah.
don't watch the movie
Spoiler.
because of that, everybody.
right. No, but I totally get it. Like, dude, when I this was like my 5th time watching it, and I totally was even thinking that like, what the guitar's
Wait a
not
minute.
magical.
It doesn't matter.
So- and
it
why
was
does
such a
one
cool
strum
moment
take
when he
some to the
strummed
land
it,
of
and
the
then the
dead?
orange pedals
yeah.
fly.
It
It's
was
like
fine.
it's like a Deus Ex
That's it.
Machina, except
It
it's just a
totally
plot
is.
point
It totally
instead
is.
of a-
And you know what? Some movies have them. Some movies have like one,
Yeah.
and some movies have like 8 of
Yeah,
them, and
it's
that's
just
when
one
stuff
and
gets out of hand.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like, how do you know that what time zone you're in when it comes to feeding that frickin' mogwai? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I know
exactly.
Yeah,
You
know
well,
what
they
I'm
even,
saying?
remember they even joke about it in Gremlins 2.
Yeah.
They're like, "What if you're on a plane and you go to a different time zone?"
Yep.
All right. Anyway, Jesus Christ,
We did it.
We certainly did. What do we do?
did
It was
a
only
lot.
7 minutes
Oh,
of
that's good.
tangents.
That's not bad.
It's fine.
Yep.
we have announcements. We have something.
Oh
to say.
yes, we do have announcements. Lee said
Lee.
something before we start recording.
I panicked.
You got it.
What did I do? What? Oh, how's
And
it-
action.
PO box.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
PO box.
Yep.
But now I have to pull it up.
It's
Did
okay.
you have it?
Oh,
That's
I
all right.
had it
That's,
and I
you know.
panicked and then I panicked again and then Delman texted me like a dipshit.
This sounds like an
Delman.
end of the show type thing to talk
It
about.
does, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
But you know, if you want to do it
Especially
now,
now that I'm
fine.
just looking
We
at.
usually minute 8. We usually try to hit the.
Yeah.
We usually try and hit
Are
the
we at that
announcements
magic
at
9-minute
8.
mark?
No,
Yeah.
we're at 7. We're still at
We have
7,
to
baby.
make a wish.
Then I
Can we
have
make
to-
a wish when the 9?
At the 9-minute mark,
Yeah.
I'll keep my eye on it. I absolutely will not remember.
Me neither, and I wouldn't. I'd be disappointed if you did.
Thank
remember.
you.
I don't
Thank you
know
so much.
where it is.
All
at
right,
all.
Lee. Hey, how about we
Can I just-
put a pin in it?
Yeah,
and let's just start
please.
the. Well, actually, how about this? No,
No.
anyone but Lee start with their topic, and then
Great.
Lee can look for
I'll
it and she'll be
find
ready
it.
for it by the end.
I'll
Oh,
find
I have
it.
the perfect topic. It's a little
God,
in depth.
aren't we just silly guys?
It's
we're
a
just,
little much.
We're an awkward mess, aren't
I'm
we?
good. We're an awkward and we're zany and we're off the cuff.
I mean, humble beginnings.
Maybe listen to a different podcast first if this is your first one.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely don't start
Like,
here.
get to the point where you kind of like what we
All right.
are before you listen to
Okay.
this
Guys,
one.
I
This
got
one
it.
sounds
We're
like
good.
episode 1.
It does actually. Like I don't know where we
We
are,
don't know
how
what
we
we're
got
doing.
here.
We
Got
haven't
it.
started. We're
good.
9 minutes in.
I-
Not yet.
Guys, I've. Oh.
Are we waiting till minute 9?
Get in there.
Yeah.
All right.
good job.
So
Okay.
listen, this is.
Get in there.
Are you guys?
Elliot.
Are you cool with starting out with something that's a little? All right, I'll just.
Dude, just
I'm not
fucking
gonna-
do it.
I know. I
Get in
know.
there,
Heavy?
buddy.
This comes from. This is a tweet. All right, and this
All right.
comes. It's a screenshot of Paul Giamatti.
Aw,
And
American treasure, Paul
love him
Giamatti.
so much.
May he rest in
It's a
peace.
quote from
sorry.
him.
Giamatti's alive. I know. Okay.
I
It's,
just-
it's
I'm
a
just
quote
like,
from
okay.
him.
I got scared.
From Paul Giamatti, the actor,
Okay.
who
Wait,
I
real
once,
quick, he's still
I once
alive,
saw
right?
in a bookstore with Andrew
No,
Bauman.
he passed last year.
Oh, son of a...
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Paul Giamatti said, quote, "When I'm in LA, I book time to go to a bookstore and In and Out." And that is a tweet from The Late Show. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the dying art form that is The Late Show.
Wait a minute. I'm so confused. What did Paul Giamatti have to do with it?
That's
was-
a
he-
quote from Paul Giamatti on the Colbert
Oh,
Late
while
Show.
on the
While
Late
on
Show.
the
And
Late
his
Show.
thing
Okay,
that he
you know what?
said
At first,
was, when I'm in LA,
Okay.
I book time to go to a bookstore and In and Out.
I
Right,
don't
well,
think this is a fair
I
critique.
feel like
exactly.
it's taken
exactly.
out of
I think it's not
context.
fair. Because if it
You
was
could
a
take any two
Yeah.
sentences.
Goes-
Yeah.
But
because-
they did.
right, but if it was a
It
tweet,
the Late Show
like-
who did it.
But if it
it's
was
a stupid, boring thing.
But also, wait.
okay,
you
okay,
have to
so
focus
right.
'cause-
But this isn't on. This isn't on.
Can I just show the audience? This is the picture that Paul Giamatti's pointing to the crowd.
This
and
isn't
then
Paul
that's the thing that's
Giamatti's
taken
fault.
out of there.
I'm not
is
saying
not-
it's
He's not
Paul
saying
Giamatti's
it
fault.
is.
Right,
I love Paul
Right,
Giamatti.
I'm just clarifying.
No, yeah, he's flawless.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful human being.
So you're saying
Fallen.
why the fuck would the Tonight Show tweet
Yes,
that?
that is an agreement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Why or the Late Show, and why is that interesting? Why do they tweet it out, and why are late shows so goddamn boring?
Why are they so irrelevant?
Ooh, I don't know if I
know.
agree with that
Irrelevance
tweet
me.
sucking.
Well,
Look, you
irrelevance
can
me
hold on. You
is
can
untrue.
agree about that irrelevance, but who
Not
you
irrelevant.
watch?
No, I
when
wouldn't
was
say
it-
irrelevant.
Okay, but when was the last time anyone at this table watched a late show?
I
And
think.
who was it? If you
I
did,
watch Conan sometimes.
sometimes.
I mean, basically, these shows live on YouTube now. Like their segments are the only thing really anybody sees anymore.
When was the last time you watched one of those?
A segment? I just watched one. I can't remember. What
I
the
think
fuck
I
was
did
it?
just watch one too on Facebook though.
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
was,
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
Cardi B
saying.
being interviewed horribly by Jimmy Fallon.
It's almost
Who?
like these
Cardi B.
companies could like just make a web show out of all this stuff and save so much money out of that, right? Like
Dude,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know the Nielsen
Maybe that's where it's
ratings
heading.
on that though. Like, I don't know. Like, is
Yeah, I don't know.
that just California? Like, do the rest of the world? Because I will say, like, you know, we have great aunts in the family, and they always watch it. They're always like, "Oh, and I have to stay up late because I do watch this." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, they're the
This is
demographic."
just one of those things where we're not exactly sure about any of these like actual.
Well,
Demo.
here's
We
the
don't
thing.
know
Here's
if
the
it's
thing.
doing well
to
or not.
Steer,
We
to
could just
steer a
say-
little bit.
yeah.
I don't. The conversation of like, does it belong on internet or TV? I think is fine. But like, I just feel like
We're getting too off topic.
the show, just like the shows itself have gotten very boring and kind of just like all the same. And I think YouTube is kind of partially to blame, if anything, because it's all this like challenge based stuff. And I just think it's all really boring and mundane and shallow, and I'm not a fan.
I
of
think
a
there
lot of
are
it.
varying levels of everything that you're talking about, and I incredibly agree. They found that they have segmentized a lot of those shows to perform well on YouTube. And,
Yeah.
and it's smart. It's intelligent
Yeah.
of them to do so because the high contingency of their viewers are an older demographic
Yeah.
that still do watch. Those numbers are going down. All television numbers are going down because of Netflix and the internet and everything like that.
Yeah, true.
Heard of them?
But I do agree that those segments are a little meh. But I feel like we have enough of a spattering of different people that the classic stuff that you still might like and the good stuff is still there. Stephen Colbert ain't doing that crap. Stephen Colbert is being very intelligent. And,
Yeah, he is. He's
Seth Meyers
good.
ain't
This is
doing
his
that
show.
crap.
That came from his show.
Sure, but that's from an interview.
Yeah, I
and
know.
it's a dumb
I get-
tweet.
I get-
But I feel like you're critiquing more of the Jimmy Fallons and James Cordens of the world, and there's still John Oliver's.
I
There's
still think there's a place for him. I love all of them, and I think all of them do a great job. My favorite is Kimmel, and then Conan.
He's my favorite as well.
Favorite just overall of like of
the
all
late night-
time
just
late, or
late
just
night
current.
No,
Current.
current.
He's a
current.
charismatic everyman that is intelligent.
My
I like
favorite
I-
one would be Larry Sanders.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I get that.
Is that a joke?
no.
Because he was
no,
great.
he was
I
great.
love him.
He was
Everybody
killer great.
loved Larry
My
Sanders.
favorite was
Yeah.
Letterman, hands
Yeah,
down.
Letterman.
I live for
But his show
Letterman.
is boring the crap out of me. His show on Netflix, My Next
And
Oh, I
Guest,
it's
haven't
just,
seen
it's
it.
like,
oh man, it's,
Did you know they're
God
doing
bless him. He's brilliant. But
a
it's,
Gary Shandling
Yeah,
HBO
I did know that.
documentary?
the
Yeah.
or
Zen
something?
Diaries. Yeah,
Ooh, can't wait.
I'm
Yeah.
freaking. I love
wait.
him. I'm so excited. But anyway, so that's just my
Sorry.
thing. It's just fun.
No,
I
I
just
understand
think
that.
it's funny that it's just like
I think
that's
it-
something that I read and went in my brain.
I do
and it
think
took
that
up
that's
space and
hilarious.
time.
Of like, they're like, well, how can we make Paul Giamatti enthralling?
Yeah,
Like-
and also like a bookstore and In-N-Out is just something that you say like that's the most basic
Yeah.
thing you
I
can
think
say about LA.
honestly, it seems to me like there's a young person running the Twitter account, and they're like, just fucking put up something that could be retweeted or viral, or
yeah,
some
or like
shit.
tag in and out.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Or yeah, just like
Which
do
I think
shit
they
that
did. They
people-
did
it's like,
some
oh my
kind
god,
That's
this is so
what it is. They
relatable. I'm
tagged in
gonna
and out.
retweet that.
I was talking to
No,
somebody
they-
about all this once, and I feel like it's all cyclical in a sense because
Pop cyclical.
Ah.
Was that a genuine laugh? That's
Someone
so
will
strange.
write that one
like
down.
back in the day there was the interview has always been such a big part of it.
Yeah.
But so have all the stupid bits going back to Carson.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was doing YouTube videos before they really doubled down on the YouTube videos. It's just become more ubiquitous now. Like Carson was doing his open the letter thing with
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
which if somebody did that today, it would just be a YouTube clip.
Do you
like,
feel
it's the
like-
same, and they were making
And all that's fine.
guests and people come on do stupid human tricks back in the day too, even during the heyday
Oh,
of
yeah.
the 90s.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it
Yeah,
was-
but it's also like it used to be a different gatekeeper's world. Like Carson would make a person. Carson would make a career because.
but now we don't need Carson too, and that's beautiful.
But I also think it's like the well is 100% like. or it's like it's overpopulated. Like it is. That's the problem, is that you had 3 choices when you were younger. You had like to go with this, or this, or like I think it was like 2. You had Leno or Letterman. Like that's how you based what kind of style you liked. Do you like Leno or Letterman? And now it's like, do you like Corden? Do you like Ferguson? Do you like Conan? Do you like
Ferguson was
It's
great.
like Ferguson was great. Did you burp again? Because I
I'm sorry.
fucking ate
The Coke.
that.
I'm so sorry.
That was unreal.
I'm sorry.
It's pepperoni and it's hitting my eyes.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Joe, should we halt the podcast for just a second so Joe can apologize to Lee really quick?
Do you remember how many times Steve crapped himself on the podcast?
Listen, you could have asked me to
I can
apologize too.
still
I mean, I'm
taste
just
it.
asking you now.
Oh man, that cut through me real good.
No.
Sorry.
No,
Oh, I can't
but
swallow
it,
it this
it
time.
genuinely tastes like I ate a pastrami sub.
Ate a pastrami sandwich. Yeah, and
really beautiful.
another point I was gonna
I was like,
just the panderingness, because you know like the whole Ready Player One thing, people freaking out about that, and like the
what are they
billboards,
freaking out about?
like all the billboards and posters and previews. Have you heard about it? Do you know?
No.
Doing my best. Sorry, I'm trying to be like a good. Like
What
a
did
good
you
VJ.
do?
I'm trying to be like one of those live VJs.
Are you a disc? Like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
a disc
Yeah, I'm
jockey?
trying to get like sound effects in too. See if I can make it work.
Bad.
We'll see.
That's funny because I can't hear.
Well, you didn't hear that?
Put your fucking headphones
Oh,
on,
put
you
your
dip dog.
Goddamn.
I don't like that. Oh, I see.
There it is. Yeah.
It's horrible.
I'm
Thank
not-
you.
no.
You have to
Well,
stop.
You're just gonna
That's
have to
like-
wait and
I
see
think
how
that's
this goes.
I think it's a.
And see how quickly I can make this happen.
I think it's a veto.
Is it minute 9 yet?
Oh, it's
We're
way past.
We're probably on 12.
We've been going for 8 straight minutes.
Oh damn
Eight
it!
straight- What else do you guys want to talk about?
No wait, you had something. You said
Well, the Ready Player One
One
thing was just the pandering thing, people freaking out about. I think if you pander to people, it leaves bad taste in their mouth, and I'm among them because I felt pandered to. by
I'm
that.
trying to think what's the pandering about
It's
it.
pandering about Ready Player One.
Oh, Ready Player One, the whole thing is like a
Wait, you
nostalgia
guys
play.
kidding? You're not
yeah,
kidding?
are you joking?
Are you joking?
No, I'm actually asking.
No, I'm
What's
asking.
the whole
pandering
thing is
about it?
pandering for nostalgia.
Yeah, it's all
It's nostalgia
it's all
pander.
nostalgia.
That's just what the book was about. People enjoyed the
Yeah,
book.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
but people are
Same
hating
difference.
Pandering in the way that Stranger Things is pandering.
Oh, but
you mean
people
like
love
pandering
Stranger
to, like,
Things.
the 80s
I don't understand.
feel
But
of
like maybe
everything?
pandering to 11. If Stranger
There's
Things
a
is-
level of nostalgia where you're like, oh, that's cool, and there's another where you go, oh, we get it.
Yeah,
and,
you
and
want us
Ready
to be
Player
this.
One
the
is
DeLorean
one big, we
and the
get
Stay
it.
Puft Marshmallow Man are fucking.
Yeah, it becomes a reference game
Yeah,
where you're like,
okay.
that's from that, and that's from that, and that's kind of
Got it.
annoying, which I understand. But anyway,
Well, I will
I
say
think something
that
similar happens.
the
with
beautiful
late
thing
night
I
stuff.
think that Stranger Things did with it was like, one, they were one of the first to come out in a long time to do that nostalgia thing, and it was also very obvious by everything done that they really did have such a hard on for those things. Like they put like certain scenes in it that were like excerpts of ET, and so
Yeah, it's
it
a
felt-
love letter
It felt
to-
more like an homage
Yeah.
to it
Yeah.
rather than
Homage,
a pander.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
you know, I love Stranger Things. I think it's a great show. I even like season 2. Did you guys like season 2?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
had
mean,
a
there's
great time.
obviously like a pretty like pandery
Oh yeah,
Still,
totally.
things,
I don't
but
care.
it's like
Had a great
so
time.
good. It's
That's
Had
so
a great
good.
time.
That's nice though, but I like the word homage. I think
Homage
that's the
is
way
nice.
to think of it
'Cause it
versus
is.
pandering, kind of like.
I'm not disagreeing with why you think it's pandering or that it isn't pandering. The book was fun if you read the book. I don't think it was ever going to translate to a movie because of what you're talking about. And the best parts of that movie will be when they're not in the Oasis with all of this other IP. It'll be when they're in this really cool future world that Ernie Klein built when he wrote the book
Oh, yeah.
of the dystopian future. That stuff is really cool. I think what's being lost is the world building that he did with all that crazy action IP clusterfuck.
Well, it's also
orgy
stuff
time.
that that's like words and words and words and words and words and like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're
no,
like,
I
I don't know if
I
they'll
see
be
why
able
you
to
feel
do
that
it.
way. I
get
get
it.
it.
It's
Boo.
more just the connection of the pandery. When you feel like you're being pandered to, I think it just taints certain things, and that's how I feel about a lot of the late night stuff. Where
He
it's
did
like,
say that word.
I did.
He said
But
it.
yeah, it's
Sorry.
less about the Ready Player One stuff because I don't really care. I don't know anything about it. Nor
No,
do
I
care,
understand
but
that though.
the,
Are you gonna see it, Elliot?
Probably not. No, I don't think that would.
I don't think I will either in theaters, but I haven't read the
Yeah.
book, so I don't know if I should.
Yeah, I mean, if I hear it's amazing,
How
for
long
sure.
has it
or
been?
horrible?
How long has it been since any 4 people have come together at a table and said, "I don't think I'm interested in that Spielberg movie at
know.
all"?
I know.
I
How
know.
crazy is that?
The fact I
he's
did
not the
forget
same,
that it was
man.
Dude,
Spielberg.
but
It's a
also he's
Spielberg
not.
flick.
Like
Yeah.
the post was boring.
He's losing his touch
He's
a little
losing his
bit.
touch. And even I love Mark Rylance. I loved Mark Rylance forever. And that one 2 years ago that he did that Mark Rylance won the Oscar for, I literally was like, I am at the very end. I didn't know because Delman got a screener. And at the very end, it goes, a Steven Spielberg film. And I was like, what? Like I had how sad is that? I had no idea
crazy.
that it was a Steven Spielberg film. Did you burp again?
You did, didn't you?
You have to stop.
Can
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I'm done.
I hate
The
it.
smell or the
I
sound?
hate
You know,
the fake burp.
Stop it.
I hate this.
Steve.
I'm going on.
Ow! She's pinching me!
Truly hate.
my hands are
Truly hate.
touching it! I'll stop it! I swear to God! Stop it! Ow! Fuck!
right now.
She pinched my tattoo off!
Stop it right now.
I wasn't pressing anything!
It's a horrible joke.
Horrible sound.
Can I
hope
say
my
it, Lee?
phone didn't break.
Man, it's so crazy to be having such a great time and such a horrible time at the same time. With the burping, I'm like, this is funny. I hate it. This is funny. I hate
Fuck,
it.
man.
Can
I do worse shit on dynamic banter. If you were on that, I would probably be dead already.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Mike is
Lee,
that
yeah,
far
yeah.
away from me and can't pinch me is it's a good thing for
It's
me.
a really good thing for you.
I just want to throw it out there real quick. I knew the burp was going to be horrible, so I held it in. I did not let it come out. That came out of my nose. I breathed out
But
my
you
nose.
let it like seep into.
still
That just meant that it was like slowly.
It was like
pulling
smoking
Hey.
and blowing
Yeah.
the smoke out of your nose.
All right. Well, gosh. Episode 9,
was
guys.
Hey guys,
We did it. We really did
We're
it.
a little off the rails.
Episode 9.
Do you remember when you just let it keep burping?
I didn't. I
Oh my
swear to
God.
God. I swear to God that was unintentional.
Yeah, but
The repeated burps. I swear.
for something that was unintentional, it was
seemed-
very predictable.
I know. And honestly, I'm sure the audience was sure that I was just fucking with Lee.
Oh, I was waiting. So the fact that it's access. Very
I mean, for
funny.
the most part, I was initially, but the fact that the burps were going on.
Hey,
Okay.
are you okay?
Wow.
No, I'm great. I'm fine.
Okay, good. He's bleeding a little bit.
Look
It's
at this,
okay.
though. Here's a good pinch mark.
This is that's the little sister in me.
I know,
That
it's
is the
I get
youngest
it,
sister
I get
in me
it.
that it's like I'm gonna hurt you. To
Or
the
the
best
old
of my-
Hispanic
Who
mother in you.
are you today?
I don't know. Fucking Hoop Dreams over here
Goodoo.
killing it. Okay, so...
He's been burping. He's throwing cans into the trash.
Joe, give us your topic for the love of Jesus.
Is it being manly or some kind of
Yeah.
is it football?
I had to drink Coke. I had to burp.
Women.
Boobs.
I swear to God, I'm trying to do the VJ thing.
Did you
I'm
see?
trying
Did
to
you
do
see
the
how
VJ
much he
thing.
flinched?
I do genuinely am glad. I'm glad that whatever's
Please,
happening here
someone
is
make
happening.
Well, please, someone make a gif of Steve flinching as hard as he is.
Okay, let's play a little game with my topic. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Wait, do I have to pull my phone out again?
Joseph,
Yeah, you ready? The 2018.
All right.
you didn't even loop me up.
The 2018 survey and rankings of the happiest countries in the world
fuck.
was released.
Oh.
Well, I know who it is.
Do you guys want to go around real quick?
Yeah,
Try
I
to
think
guess
I
who
know. I
number
think I
1
know
is?
who it is. All right,
Number 1.
Happiest?
Happiest countries in the world. They rank them all, by the way. All of them. But what do you think number
Okay, hold
1
on.
is?
I gotta remember what a country is.
I'm like, yeah. Is Canada a country?
Real quick, let me
not Mississippi.
Let me tell you the big things. That's funny. The big things that they're weighing this on are income, healthy life expectancy, social support, freedom, trust, and generosity. Those are
Okay,
the good
I think
things.
I
There's some
know-
bad things
yeah.
that come into factor later, but those are
Wait,
the good
say
things.
that again.
Support?
Income, healthy life expectancy,
Beautiful.
social support, freedom, trust, and generosity.
How do you measure freedom and trust?
I don't know. I wasn't on
all right,
the
all
frickin'
right,
committee.
all right. I won't do the thing.
Good God, just play the game, you fuck.
This is why we're number 18 on the list.
Yes or no? Do you feel like you have freedom?
Yeah,
there
that's
you
how you
go.
measure it.
That's
do you
how
feel
you
like you have
measure it,
freedom to
says
be who
Owen.
you are and do what you are? Like if people oppress gay people, there's no freedom there.
Okay, I will refrain from.
Wow. Owen, you just you
How
did
many
it,
people
man.
do you know,
No,
Owen, that if you said-
Owen, be proud of
Do you
yourself.
feel free
'cause
who
you
aren't
really
free?
pinned him down.
How many people in
baby.
North Korea think they're free?
Oh God, this guy's exhausting. You have another podcast for this.
Where I say things that make sense?
Yes, this podcast is about eating burgers.
Do you guys want to keep playing my game?
Yes. So you guys want to think a little about my game?
Please Please keep playing my game.
It's turned into a terrible argument. Is my game still good?
I'm really sorry I made you guys play my game.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, wait.
Episode 9, guys. Episode 9.
This is classic episode 9.
This is
shit.
such
is
an episode 9
actually
movie.
classic
Yeah,
episode
it really
9.
is.
Oh, no. Sit down. Sit down one more time. Sit down one more time. Steve.
Was that accident?
No, I wanted it to happen, but I just didn't expect it to be that obnoxious. I thought it would be like a little one.
Sit down. And do yourself a favor and have a seat.
Yeah, so it's Finland.
I didn't.
So anyway,
So it's Finland.
I was gonna say Finland. You didn't even let me try.
Wait, did you just tell us?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Finland.
it's Finland. I was gonna say Finland.
I win.
was
I
gonna
win
say
the game.
Netherlands, Finland.
Fuck, I really was thinking
I
of
was.
that.
It was Finland. I was gonna say.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh,
Jesus.
Joe,
Joe, is it Finland?
you didn't even let us try.
I don't even know where I was going with this now.
no,
man.
the Finland and then Denmark and Sweden and Switzerland.
The top four are Nordic. It's Finland, followed by Norway,
Steve, what are you
Denmark,
Googling?
and Iceland.
Do you guys want to hear the Finland national anthem?
Yeah,
Sure.
I do actually.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
If it's farts, I'm gonna.
Let's
fucking
see.
kill you.
We don't know if it's real or not.
Googled it.
You could be playing literally anything.
Guys, this is seriously the Finland national anthem.
because of
It's
the way
really a good bit, though. Fuck, why did I think of that?
you could just play any choir music.
Like it's just Pat Benatar or something.
You're like, damn, this is really it's beautiful.
No, this is totally the Finland national anthem.
That's great.
It's beautiful.
I mean, it's a 3-minute version, so I'm just
Okay,
gonna
I do
yeah.
believe that was probably played a lot at the Winter Olympics.
yes.
So to further on the conversation for what we're talking about, what do you think? I think it's out of 151 countries.
Where do you
Shoot,
think
I'm
we
so sorry.
are?
Where do you think we
Oh,
are? We have
Lord.
fallen 5 spots in 2 years.
I think we're 23.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna say 15.
I'm gonna say 64.
Oh boy, Lee, you've got a dystopian bend in your head. We are 18 now, but we are falling
I was
swiftly.
close. I was close. I was closest.
Wow, that's why I said 18
Yeah.
on the first
One
and
of
I
the-
subtracted 5.
Yeah, one of the things that they
Dumb.
measure
Idiot.
for sure.
God, I'm dumb.
One of the things they measure for sure is feelings of corruption. And,
Ooh,
this year
yeah.
specifically.
What's up with Finland? Is that where the Smurfs are from?
I could read this
Nailed
quote
it,
for you
buddy.
really quick.
That's
Yeah.
exactly where the Smurfs are from. Good call.
I want to go.
Well, it's nice.
I mean, I do. I want to go.
I
Can I,
actually really
um,
liked a lot of.
Speaking about you guys know the Rex Tillerson thing that happened
Yeah,
a while
yeah,
back,
yep.
ages and ages ago. I saw this tweet that is, I think, one of the most brilliant tweets I've ever read in my life,
Encountered?
and I think it's important that you guys read it
Oh yeah.
first.
That's really good. Oh, damn, that's great.
I just want you to read.
Oh, I
and then-
totally saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
did
amazing.
too.
It's
so
amazing.
for those listening, it's Exxon Texan exec Rex next X Sec,
God, it's so
which is
good.
yeah,
Beautiful.
That's
the
amazing.
Exxon Texan executive Rex Tillerson's the next ex secretary.
It's
so,
really beautiful.
So great. I it's like it.
Jesus.
Was this the Finnish national anthem?
Where are you all coming from?
This is the Smurf song in Finnish by Father Abraham.
Jesus.
Joe burped again.
I think I burped again.
Yeah, it smelled like pizza again.
I'm sorry. It's the Coke.
A cola.
Jesus Christ. Steve.
All right.
All right. Anyway, I just thought you guys might like to hear that for
all
a
right.
second. Just hold
I'm
on.
gonna
Hey,
wrap
guys.
I'm gonna wrap this game up real quick.
Was it a game?
It was.
Was it a game?
Well, it's supposed to, like,
Wait, let's play around.
It was
We
supposed
can-
to be a cute little thing that
Give-
had us talk like real intelligent conversation
We
about a
can't
subject.
do that with fucking old DJ
Anyways.
McTurtle hands over here.
I want to do an episode of The Fundamentalists that's just you sitting alone talking about this list.
In the Nordic countries in general, we pay some of the highest taxes in the world, but there is wide
socialism?
public support
Yes.
for that because
Yep.
people see them as investments in quality of life for all.
Yep.
Free healthcare and university education goes a long way when it comes to happiness. In the Nordic countries, Bernie Sanders is not viewed as progressive. He's just common sense, said guy from Nordic countries.
I will
I know,
say,
it's
makes me
crazy.
so
no,
sad.
but like legitimately, when we were in Sweden, that was one of the biggest things that I was like, ugh, about was the latte dads that they call them, where because every person gets a year and a half off, whether or not they
And
take
a
it at the
latte.
same time. Every time they have a latte, yeah. No, every time you have a child, you either get like both of you get a year and a half off each, so you can take it like in the beginning, and then your other spouse can take the other year and a half off, so you have the first 3 years, or you take it at the same time, so you can raise it together. What a
Well, that's a
beautiful-
latte swallow.
What's a
Jesus Christ, Steve.
stop it?
This is, oh
He's
no.
ruining
Pure
it.
agent of chaos.
He
And I'm
is
really enjoying
honestly
it.
a pure agent of chaos tonight. He's not.
Oh no.
I just want everyone else to know we did other ones during the day, and maybe that's
That
what
quote
did
was
it.
depressing to me.
XX on Texan.
No, the
is-
one Joe read. That quote. Yeah, a little bit.
Why was it depressing to you?
because he's talking about how the things that we're fighting for here are just common sense and like better,
Yes.
Hey, you guys-
and happier places.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Do you guys want to make me? You guys want me to take what you just said and make Elliot talk too much about something real quick?
Man, it's like you felt it.
I
You
mean,
felt it.
anything's better than a couple more
Steve,
burps over
like,
here.
That kind of like rolls into what Elliot feels about capitalism. Go.
Well, it's just built into the DNA of our country, so it's hard because we were like a rebellious, like we're inherently rebellious, and so therefore we're untrustworthy of government because we came from not trusting it. And so when you try to talk to people about socialism, it requires a leap of trust in the government, which we don't have. That's why we have guns. We don't trust our government, and because of where we come from, it's built into our.
And then you also talked about the how can you be inherently happy in
Oh,
a
and then, yeah, you
capitalistic
can't really be
system if you're
happy.
always chasing the
Oh,
golden
the
goose.
actual thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Capitalism gives a promise where if you get that one thing, you'll be happy, but you never actually get it, which means you continue to buy into the lie over and over again for the rest of your life, which is why people end up not being able to retire because they can't figure out how to find peace.
the fact that you didn't have a fart
18.
lined up for that made me
Yeah,
furious.
I was ready. Do you have one?
I mean, I was concerned with whether that it was a bit or not.
No, it started as one and then it quickly devolved into me.
quickly
actually
evolved.
So
into
I'm
me
gonna
actually
end-
That's what I
talking
figured.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
end my,
that's where I went. That's why it took me a little
I'm
bit.
gonna end my topic with a game.
Oh, please do, because this has been so good
What country do you think is the least happiest
Oh.
Oh, this is my
country in
favorite.
the world?
in the world.
Is it NK?
In the world.
Is it Russia?
North Korea from you, Russia from you?
I'm gonna go with like a Russia situation.
You're all close. It's Burundi.
Where's that? Okay, were we close? Joe, is this an SNL character you're testing out on
What
us?
is this?
Because that look you just did was, honest to God, unnerving.
You're
Joe,
close.
would you do a stand-up set? It was just that the whole show.
Ooh, wrong again.
You just go, yeah, you were close.
We've
Also,
all
you
heard
keep
that.
calling things a game, which they're clearly not.
I mean,
It's a pretty
no
fun game.
Guy has
It's a
no
dad
concept of a
thing.
game.
This is a horrible game.
It's an East African country.
Okay.
so
fraught
we were
with
close with
disease
Russia.
and famine and
Oh, God.
genocide and
All of it.
corruption.
What a killer game.
Yeah.
Remember when we were
Genocide's
laughing about
one
the
of the-
Smurf song?
Yeah, pop the Smurf song back
You guys,
on
we've heard
there.
that country's name a total of one time in our lives, and it was right now, and I probably pronounced it wrong, so I apologize. We'll probably cover it on Unveiling Secrets. That's the thing that we do at the beginning of the podcast, right?
Yep.
Yep. Housekeeping.
right.
Next
Okay.
time. Jesus Christ,
Wow, Joe,
move
that's a
on.
great. I like that idea.
I don't think
Like the
there's-
next episode, we have like a little fact about that part of the world.
About Burundi?
Yeah.
Or Burundi?
You're
I
gonna
don't
need
know what
to.
it is. I feel
Joe,
really
I think
bad.
I like that. Is that what you were trying to say?
I don't know anymore. What's the next topic?
Yes.
Yes.
Just say yes.
Let's. Okay. Well, all I'm saying is we will have a fact about that place because we just heard.
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
it the
Oh, no,
first
I will
time.
come back with a
Yes.
short lesson on that country's name that I said wrong 4 times.
Perfect.
The unhappiest place on earth.
Oh.
This is fun, guys. I'm
Shout
having
out to all of our listeners from Burundi.
And shout out to episode 9, bitches. Lee, do you want to do yours next, or should I do mine?
Sure. Sure.
Mine should be left for last anyway. Mine's a
Okay.
little bit of a show and tell situation.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Oh, I don't know what that hand movement
Little
was.
show
Did you,
tell, show tell.
she's
You'll
like,
see.
Show and
It'll make
tell.
perfect sense once you
Sure.
see what I have.
Tell. Show and tell.
Show tell.
Ooh, what about a hotel
Oh, no.
where a show goes on in your room like a Chuck E. Cheese?
Like
A show tell.
And they call it the
nightmare.
show tell.
Yeah.
Please leave. We're so tired. Please leave. We
Like
just-
every
we're so
hour,
jet
the
lagged.
band comes out of your wall. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Please
birthday.
leave. We're so tired. We have a flight at
It's
4
like
a.m.
flashing
We're
lights.
just trying to get home for the funeral. Please,
Mommy, I'm
leave.
scared.
It's 3 a.m. and we've brought the cymbals. We've brought the cymbals. Bang, bang, bang,
Who's
bang.
ready for pizza? Who's ready for pizza? We're bringing you pizza. We're giving you pizza. Like at 3 a.m., these people come in with pizza.
I like the idea of that all
Hello?
being set up with one quick scene with the clerk where they're like, "Well, this is a show tell," and then it
Oh,
cuts
just so
to
you're
the-
aware, ma'am, this is a
This
show
is-
tell.
What is that? Oh, wonder what that is.
Dude, it gives
we'll find
total
out.
new meaning to that show, tell, motel.
I think we got a
Holiday
skit,
Inn.
guys.
Yes!
I think we do. I think
Yes!
we got one. We got a
Oh,
skit.
fuck yeah. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
All right, anyway, Lee.
Do
you
we
wanna-
have
The
a
Valley movie.
sketch?
No, just a skit. We
Okay.
only do skits
All
here.
I mean, I don't know. I had a topic. It's a real deep dive, though. So, seeing as everyone's on their best behavior, I might.
Well, you know what? Just throw it out there, Lee, and we'll see what happens.
I know, right? No, I was just actually gonna like.
Can't
it's-
handle episode 9. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, girl, this ain't episode 7.
Episode 7, we would have tolerated that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some
yeah.
Diet Coke, but I'm still listening. Would anybody like anything while I'm up?
Oh.
You know, you always pick topics that aren't yours to go and get soda, Elliot.
What if I'm gonna next time in the middle of my
Yeah,
topic?
you
I'm
should
gonna.
next time.
It makes zero sense.
Just right in the middle of it, be like,
Can you grab me a
Like,
LaCroix?
when else are you supposed to?
Can you grab me a LaCroix?
I think it's
Joseph a
LaCroix.
Did you guys see that there's doggy ice cream in my freezer?
For puppies?
Yeah, for puppers.
Oh, what a good day.
It's so delicious. I
They
tried
think
one.
of everything now, don't they?
They certainly do.
Lee, what do you want
Oh.
to talk about?
Oh, I was mainly gonna what?
I'm
you
just
know what?
saying sorry to the
Actually,
people.
in all fairness, I had a really good game that I was gonna play. But
Did you really have a game?
This old bones took the game.
Old bones.
It was actually yes, it was the saddest country game, and it was a guessing.
Does
one.
it end with a really depressing fact about our planet?
No. No, it ends with me massacring a name. I'm kidding. It's really
Oh,
good.
all right. That's
Oh,
it.
no.
You know what I'm doing now? I'm honking the horn. I'm honking the horn.
Oh,
I don't like it.
I
This
don't
bit
like
went
it
too
either.
far.
It went
Joe,
too
I
far,
liked your
Joe.
topic.
You didn't let
It
us
sounds
guess
like we're
Get
bullying
Finland.
you.
Were those
Sounds-
songs for me?
Yes, I wanted to stop the room. I wanted everyone's attention.
You did a honker?
did
song?
that?
I want you to know that I'm
He did
not
a
making
honker one.
fun of you,
I'm
Joe.
not making fun of you. I really was going to guess Finland, and I was excited about
I did,
being-
and I did like the game.
I liked it.
I
thought it was
also
really
like that I
interesting.
learned that
Thanks,
we're not
guys.
64th.
Is it weird now that we feel bad that we feel like
hope
we
you
were
don't feel
kind of
bad.
a jerk for it?
No,
too?
you guys were great. It was fun. This is good. Number 9.
Guys, number 9 is about being our best
Yeah,
selves.
It's, just, it's number 9.
Number
That's
9.
fine.
You guys are just number 9 to me.
I want everyone, honestly, I would like people to look at like number 9 of like the best sitcoms. Like, what was it? Like, what was the number 9 Friends? What was the number 9 Scrubs? What was
Yeah.
the number 9? Like, what was it where it was like, well,
They're
we're
like,
gonna
yeah,
have
well, it's
to
pretty much when they
get
hit their
through
stride,
it,
and it was
yeah.
probably the best story arcs of the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Okay.
Although in The Simpsons, the animations still look like shit.
Yeah,
on
that's true.
episode
That's
9.
very true. I mean, even Family Guy episode.
We're
9
no
still looked
spring
like shit.
chickens.
No, certainly not.
Sprung chocolate.
The old bones over here. Lee, what the fuck do you got?
Sorry. Good God.
We're only at minute
I was
38. We're good.
honestly, I was gonna. There was 2 things I was gonna bring up. One, how the movie Alien holds up, even though it's really
It
close to
certainly
40
does.
years old, which is crazy. And then 2 was because I have insane insomnia lately. I've been watching a lot of like classic movies and stuff, but I've had like
Is that why you watch Alien?
well, yeah, it's why I watched Alien. But I've had like such insane insomnia back in the day, like early 20s, college. I had like really, really, really bad insomnia where like I would do like melatonin and all like, this natural stuff. And then even take sleeping pills, which were horrible because you have these insane, if you've ever taken them, they're insane. Like you have horrible, weird nightmares. I hate it.
Night terror pills.
Yeah, they're kind of like night terror. And I think for some people, like people are like, oh, they're vivid dreaming and it's really beautiful. And for me, I'm like, I feel like I'm trapped in a glass case of horribleness. So I wouldn't like to take them. So I would always do melatonin stuff, but now I've been having a really, really weird bout of insomnia, and I was gonna like put out to the world, what are your tricks for insomnia?
Ooh, like holistics?
Well, yeah, because I don't. The biggest thing is like I really hate putting shit in my body that we don't have long-term studies for. That just weird shit like that. So
even
whether or not
melatonin
it's
can
like
be.
like meditation or whatever, but I've been super restless, and I don't know if it's like I don't know. We've all hit that weird age. Which I'm going to say because we don't tend to talk about age a lot on our things sometimes because I think we avoid it. But I think a lot of our audience is like in our same age bracket now where they're like all worried about like weird things, like you like
adult stuff.
Adult stuff. Shit starts to come up. Like people were talking this week. I had a weird conversation with my sister about like my parents' future. And that was a really weird one that you're like, oh, that's a weird place to go to this early in my life.
Yeah, you have to have that. Yeah, George Watsky has a good song about it.
It's like a really weird thing of like you start to talk about those weird things that are heavy. I'm like, I'm going to be 33 next month, which is not that big of a deal, but like I think I'm going to have to freeze my eggs because I can't have a kid. That's terrifying. Like there's all these things that are like super heavy that you start to like actually start to weigh on you and start to think about, and that's what contributes to the insomnia. Like I was taking this weird like online test, of course, like maybe I shouldn't be going to online tests for my insomnia.
I mean, if you want tests and games,
was like
come
going
over
in,
to
it was
this
like,
guy.
do you have any
The answer to your insomnia is Bosnia.
I got tests and games, baby.
Joe, that's not fair because I liked your games.
Hate your tests.
Love the games.
I love Old Bones' games.
Tests are
I
hard.
do.
I think what you're like. I think we've all hit that a little bit. What you're talking about, which is you get to a certain age, which is the age that we're all about right now, late 20s, early 30s, and that's that midlife crisis is real because
It's
you're
real.
actually hit with perspective.
Dude, it's a total looming situation.
Time
it really
hits you.
is.
Like you've had enough time on the earth where you get to be like, wait, I've lived this long,
Yeah.
and this long could potentially be one half to even like 1/3 or more of how long I'm gonna live. Like
I know
It's
crazy.
such a
it really
weird
starts
thing.
to hit
Crazy.
you hard, and then you realize how old your parents really are.
Yeah.
You realize how old it's.
Well, and then you do like weird math in your head of like, my mom would always say, and I'd be like, you have to stop saying that. But like she would say, by your age, I had all three of you. And like, that's such a weird
Oh, I
world to
hate
be
that.
in. Like,
I don't like hearing
I don't
that.
like hearing
and you
that
were like,
either.
there was 3 of me.
Because
What'd
then
you do
I
with
like,
the other
what'd you
two?
do with the other? What happened to her? No, but
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't
the
like hearing
weird.
that.
Yeah, it's just the
It's
weird
like when they're like,
thing.
Jesus was how, like, when he died.
33.
Like,
Well,
yeah, it's
I was,
like, I
like,
don't like the whole.
talking with this about Delvin because I realized like right now I was talking about Jim Morrison recently and I was like, oh, like now I look back and like Jim Morrison was such an idol to me growing up, but like now I look back, I'm like, some fucking 27-year-old asshole poet's gonna tell me how to live my fucking life.
Yeah.
It's like, put a shirt on, asshole.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like that's where I'm at.
Like
now
when
in
he
my
was
life.
writing
I'm
that
like,
shit, he was just
oh,
like a
how
kid
exhausting.
tripping
Imagine
on drugs.
being at a stupid party
Yeah.
with that guy and him just being like, we're all fucking paper, man. I'd be like, get out. Get
You
the
know
fuck
what
out
I've
of my
always
house.
said? Hey, I'm the Lizard King, guys.
Oh, go
you want to hear
away.
my story about the
You
Lizard
gave
King?
Debbie the clap. Get out of here.
It's like that. It's like the Good Place thing where he's like, Garrett guessed 98% of what's going on
Yes,
here after he
it's-
took a big hit of mushrooms. And, it's in the 70s. I'm very lucky to have that photo of him. Like,
It's the truth, though. Like, I realize now in my life that I'm like, people that I thought were so beautiful and amazing, I'm like, oh, he would have been so exhausting.
But I mean, I think it's like, there's also the aspect of like, everyone matures at a different age. And some of
Totally.
these people, I mean, I've heard, young children say prolific things before, and like there's some great quotes out there from people scientists, that were like definitely younger than me or us or whatever
No,
that said
totally.
amazing things.
kid scientist.
But yeah, I mean, kid scientists like Doogie Howser.
Yes.
Doogie Howser.
Doogie had some great
Jimmy
quotes.
Neutron is
Jimmy Neutron.
who's famous. Dexter.
Dexter.
Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon,
Young
not the
Sheldon.
older one. He kind of gave up on the science thing.
Yeah.
When he got older, but
He got into the arts.
yeah, he got into the arts.
Dexter was also a kid scientist.
That's true, Drew.
It was
What?
And I do like your game.
We said Dexter.
We all won the game.
Wait, you telling us is everyone winning?
we all
I
said.
swear.
Lee, there's on the insomnia thing. There's a this app that I use sometimes called Insight Timer, and it has some sleep things that last literally like 40 minutes. And I don't know how it would work with you and Delman side by side, but I sleep alone.
He's a log.
And okay, so you could listen to something.
Yeah.
So if you can't sleep, if you put it, it usually helps a little bit.
Okay.
And they're like 20 to 40 minutes, and it'll
I like
walk you
that.
through the whole body thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's worth a shot.
I tend to like I'll put if I really can't sleep, what I'll do is I'll put a podcast on.
Oh, that's a good
And
point.
Whether or not I'm interested or not, it's the fact that it's just audio and not a screen, because they say watching iPad
Yeah, the screen
phone
is.
screens,
I will say that is a thing
the
that I
light
started doing.
keeps you up.
It's like fucks with your retina and it fucks with all that, and that is a thing. Like I keep scrolling through my phone and I'm like, I have to put this down. I'm going to go to a library tomorrow,
Oh.
and I'm
Love
gonna
the
pick
smell
up.
of the library.
So
I
big of
know.
you.
It really is, right?
So
Thank
big
you.
of
Thank you so much.
Wow.
No, but
You're
I
so
realized
strong.
I was
You
like,
for
I need
doing
to
that.
So
start.
strong.
Honestly, it's my job.
And,
And
This is why I like you, Lee.
It's
You
my
have a weird
job.
job.
That's why I like you.
What? Because I went to a
Because
library.
you're going to a library, and that's
well,
cool.
I'm
man.
gonna go to a library and probably
and you're just doing
get
it.
a.
Like, you-
Honestly, it's been a minute since I
You're
used
gonna go
to
to a
when I was a
library and
kid.
get on a computer.
Yeah, guaranteed. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like go to the library and watch RuPaul's Drag Race without headphones.
Watch some old
like an
DuckTale
asshole.
DVDs.
No, but I think I'm probably gonna actually I thought to myself, I was like, it's been a minute since I used to when I was a kid. I'd read myself to sleep every night. That's what we did. Like it was a weird thing in our family. We would always be like, okay, grab your books and go to bed. Okay, like it was very sweet back in the day. My dad would like read us, Chronicles of Narnia, Watership Down. Those were all things that he would like read us bedtime stories. Genuinely, even through to 17 or 18, it was just a very common thing. It was very sweet. But I was like, oh, I haven't done that in a minute. Like set my mind into a different imagination that isn't adulthood, that isn't terror, that isn't like the ever looming aggressiveness of society and death. Like simple things like that.
Fun
So
stuff like
I'm
that.
probably going to get a Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Yay!
Galaxy. I've never read it.
It's so good.
I
It's
can't
so good.
I've never read it.
Great. Douglas Adams is like fucking so ahead of his
I'm
time,
really
so funny,
excited.
so brilliant, so love a lot of his.
I think
That
that's very
being
smart. I think that's real
I
smart.
mean, why
thing to
not,
do.
right?
Like
I'll give it a whirl.
I think like my second or third date with Bree, she took me to the library. She's like, "This is my favorite library. Let's like get some
It's
books."
good. I haven't
This
been
is
there in a long
awesome.
time.
Fuck yeah.
cool.
And I need to. I love it.
Yeah, it's
also, like
nice.
they have books and you don't have to buy them.
I know, it's
and
such a
Elliot's
good
right.
deal.
It smells. Who said the smell was good? Was
Me,
it you,
I
Elliot?
love the
It
smell of the
smells so
library.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a childhood thing or if it's just
Might be
Yeah,
a book.
books.
It might be a book thing.
book
Might
thing.
be a
yeah.
book
Yeah.
thing.
There's a
Yeah.
warmth to it. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
like,
Oh, guys, someday, they won't know that. They won't know the smell of an old book.
Go, go.
go, go.
Go, go.
Oh, Coco.
Oh,
Man,
go, go.
what a weird podcast.
Oh, it is. But also, a
Episode
side
9,
note,
baby.
just a side note. This is going to be one sentence. Alien was made in 1979. Star Wars was made in 1977. It's a close to 40-year-old movie, and it holds up so egregiously well. Like, the only thing that is, like, a little spotty is some shit CGI, but the sets are incredible. Also, the female empowerment of it all, like
So
Ripley
good.
crushing it 40 years ago.
There's no
And
CGI
fucking-
in that movie.
there's no
No,
CGI, but he meant
there's
visual effects.
Visual effects, that's
Okay.
what I meant.
No,
Not
women
CGI,
crushing
sorry.
it.
Oh, there's no alien.
40. No.
Did you hear
Yes,
the
it
story?
was.
Wait,
He's
so-
a
Did
Did you guys
badass.
hear the story
I
of
saw
how
Wonder Woman. It was Wonder Woman is the only thing I've seen.
Gal
Ever.
Gadot.
the Ridley Scott story about what he did with the
Yes,
the
with the
robot
exploding thing. Yes, I remember that. That's
scene? Or-
pretty.
No, not the robot scene. Sorry, not the robot
The
scene.
alien
When
coming
the
out of the
alien
chest.
first comes out, he didn't tell the actors.
Oh
that
yeah,
it was
he didn't
gonna
tell
happen.
the other actors.
Yeah.
Everything
I've heard
you
that.
see,
That's
It's
crazy.
really beautiful. It's
Yeah.
legit.
I
Yeah.
remember seeing that going in, and I was like, "Oh, this is the scene." And the one woman that plays Lambert, I think, is the officer.
Yeah.
Like literally, you can see pure and utter
she's terrified.
terror
Yeah.
on her. She's literally absolutely terrified.
It's
beautiful.
Veronica Cartwright.
Veronica
There's
Cartwright, good job.
There's a.
Oh,
there,
man.
I mean, it's so good. It's
Yep.
so
It really is.
fucking
It
good.
held
I mean,
up
we
so
could talk
well.
all night about.
I'm just
fucking
saying,
Harry
I was
Dean
very
Stanton,
impressed with it.
It's so
and
good. Yeah.
John Hurt. I mean,
John
I really
Hurt,
was.
Fucking Ian Holm.
Yep.
Also,
Oh.
Sigourney Weaver smoke.
Oh yeah,
baby.
man. When
Like,
she's in
smoke
that, when she's in her
show.
underwear. Oh yeah.
I didn't even, not even that. I thought she was a smoke show the whole time, and I did think the underwear was like, I was like,
I mean,
why?
that's
What's
just the
point?
icing on the cake.
Ooh, cherry on top of the sundae.
There's some peanuts too.
Ooh, what do you got? Crushed peanuts in there?
Oh, you're gonna like
Sprinkles
These
too much.
that. Ooh.
Well, good game.
Okay, that was
Um,
my
Okay, guys, are you ready to have some FUN?
Is it a game?
Is it a game?
It's not a game,
Oh, son of a bitch.
but it is similar to one. So
Is it like a game?
it's like a game, and I'll show you how after the break. Shh, 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 shh.
Oh no.
Need silence for the break.
Is this part of the game?
And we're back.
Oh wow.
Well, thank you to our sponsor.
Yeah. We love them so much. I use their shit all the time. So when I was on the internet the other day, I was
Heard of
looking
it?
at this
Heard of
site that was like, man, there's so many. This kind of goes along with the library smells thing we were talking about. There's so many smells that you remember throughout your life that trigger like such a wonderful.
Yes, sense memory.
This is a
one
fun
of the,
topic. I love this game.
yeah.
but it is. It's one of the biggest thing tied to memory is sense memory.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of going down the rabbit hole of that kind of world, and I stumbled upon a website that sells smells from your childhood.
Ooh.
And
Not from my
I have a
childhood.
bunch of samples, and I want us all to sample them right now.
You have them really?
Really?
Actually?
I have them right now.
Oh, the level of excited I am.
Yeah.
Is almost.
Yeah.
He's almost going to
emotional.
geek out. He's almost going to
Yeah,
geek out.
I'm really excited.
So they
Your
came.
game is better than mine.
I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to overshadow you.
Wow.
In fact, hey, we can cut around and make it.
Do
that this
any
was
of them
yours.
smell like Benundai?
What is that?
The country?
No, one of them smells like happiness. One of them smells like freedom. One of them smells like
Okay, I'm ready to
economic
go.
So
prosperity.
the company, they send you samples in these little pill
That's
boxes,
so weird
which is
and crazy.
kind of cute and weird and funny. Okay, so I only got 4 samples, but here, should I tell you what each of them is?
I think no.
I don't know. It's
at
going to be
first.
really hard if I don't.
Oh,
I think.
then,
Okay,
then definitely
yeah.
do. Or maybe,
Although,
maybe
maybe
one.
try it. Maybe try it.
Maybe
Let's
one
try
can
it.
tell
I'll
us.
try
Let's play the game.
I'll
Let's
try
play
it.
the
I'm
game.
ready.
All right,
Yep.
all right. Then let me get a
Let's
piece of paper for us to
play
spray.
the
Hold it. We just
game.
won't look. Just like, or however you want to do it.
Well, I was gonna spray it onto a piece of paper and then give you guys the piece of paper.
Don't worry,
just
Elliot's
go
got
into
the
this
thing
printer over here. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
That's enough. That's enough.
Do you have any more burps in you, Joe? You good?
No, I think I'm feeling good. Hey guys, episode 9.
Episode
What do you guys think?
9.
Hey, episode motherfucking 9.
It's episode 9.
That was almost like a Michael Jackson.
It's a hell. That's my Michael Jackson.
Let's spray this one.
All right, spray that one. Here he is.
All right.
I want to know.
Just go a little bit below your nose there. Don't get too close.
Ooh. Oh my God. This is one. I'm. It smells sweet. I don't want to like say what it smells like to me, but I don't know. It's fascinating.
What do you just describe what you're smelling there?
Whoa, this is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think it is? I think
it's like a.
What do you go first?
I'm just gonna say like a cookies and cream ice cream or something like that.
Okay.
Which
I'm
I
gonna
might
go-
be very far off.
I'm going to go with bleachers. Wood bleachers.
Okay.
Bowling shoes?
Okay, guys, you want to do one more smell before I tell you what it is?
Yeah.
One more quick smell,
Sniff
Elliot.
it up. Sniff it up.
Quick to Joe.
Do it together?
Oh, it's gotta be like a vanilla. It's like a
smell it too.
dessert. It's gotta be like a dessert.
I know when you tell me what it is, I'm gonna
Okay.
hate myself.
It's a movie theater smell.
Oh,
Like
it's
the-
popcorn.
Is it buttered
and, like,
It's like the
sweetness and
seats,
yes.
which is where you're getting bleachers.
Oh.
It's the
Ass.
seats.
Ass
It's the
particles.
gum. It's the popcorn.
Popcorn.
Okay, so I
It's
don't feel
the
bad
musty-
about my answer. I understand why. I
Yeah,
said it.
yeah,
Yeah.
So that's movie theater.
It's a movie theater
How did
smell.
I get
Definitely the
cookies and
butter
cream?
of the popcorn.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
That's
And-
what I
and
recognize.
bleach, yeah.
That's what I
Like
recognize.
here, smell
Weird.
it. Smell it from like the nozzle there.
You know when you smell something
Yeah.
and you can't
Yeah.
pinpoint it, but you
What
know
a beautiful cologne. Are you gonna start wearing that movie theater smell?
I just smell like a movie theater today, guys.
I'm having so much fun. I can't wait to keep going.
Isn't this great?
it. It smells like those damn butter popcorn flavored Jelly Bellies. and
It
now
does.
I hate
That's
the world.
exactly
Yeah, I
I
what
hate
it
those
is.
garbage demon.
Okay, here we
Jelly
go.
Bellies.
All
I
right.
don't mind them. I also really like the toasted marshmallow.
Lee?
ones. Sorry.
Apologies. Getting all weird about us. I think it's a pretty good mallow.
Hey guys,
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
episode 9. Huh?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm so ready.
This is scent number 2.
Scent number two.
I
Scent
hope for
number 2.
episode 10 we
Oh,
don't acknowledge
hold
at
on.
all
Oh.
that it's episode 10.
Oh, I don't
Got
think
me
we
real
will.
good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is going to be the podcast that never was,
Oh.
but will be.
The one we'll never be
Guys,
able to
that's
top.
getting me really
this
good.
just smells like coach or dad or.
No. You know who this is? This is Mr. Williams, my Spanish teacher. And I had the biggest crush on him, and now
Lee,
he
you
looks
nailed
like
it. It's actually called Mr. Williams, my Spanish teacher.
Yeah, that's like that's Old Spice. That's like actual Old Spice.
Dude, it smells exactly like he was a substitute teacher, and then he took on the rest of the class. But the problem with him was he was a dreamboat.
Yeah, that's
he was such a
wow.
dreamboat.
What a
That's-
weird game.
This is wrestling coach before practice.
No. He smells too good to be a wrestling coach. He's
Well,
a cerebral coach.
You guys are nowhere near what it actually is.
Really?
What is it?
Yeah.
Is it Finland?
It's supposed to be the smell of a new Barbie.
Oh yeah,
That's so
I don't
stupid.
have any.
No. Also, I was poor. We never got new Barbies. I don't know what the hell that smells like. Good for you, Caitlin.
Joe, does it smell like a
you
new Barbie
got
to
a
you?
new Barbie.
No, it doesn't smell like plastic to me. It doesn't smell
Yeah.
like any of that.
Okay.
Why
Yeah.
does it smell like honestly,
It
Steve? I know
smells like a
I said
dude.
it, but you should
Yeah,
probably
it
start
does.
wearing that as a cologne because
Really?
that's some swagalicious
Maybe it's
stuff.
a Barbie from some dude that got it from a pawn shop and then played with it a lot, and he's like, "This is my Barbie."
He's like, I'm gonna sweep Old Spice Barbie.
I wonder, like,
It reminds me of Karen.
Yeah, Barbie.
what are the scents for? Is it like what do you
Yeah,
do
you're
with
supposed
them?
to wear them as a perfume.
I
or
think
spray 'em in
they're a
room?
novelty more than anything, and you can buy them in these like fun novelty bottles or whatever. But
Cool.
they, I'm presuming they are just cologne. They're like actually
I
perfume.
think you should. I think you should wear that substitute teacher, Mr. Williams, my Spanish
Yeah,
teacher.
it's nice.
They're just for fun.
And
He
I wonder
looked
if
like
it
an
like
older
is nostalgia.
John Hamm.
I wonder if it would affect people.
While
Weird.
we're
I'm
waiting,
gonna ask you this question though. Do you guys have a memory that like ties you to your childhood immediately? Ooh.
Next scent, third scent.
Fuck. Oh, that was too strong. Hold on. But I got it in my mouth. Oh, I know what this is. I know
What
I know
is
what
it,
it
Lee?
is.
What is it?
Okay, I'm not gonna say it because it might taint your perception.
This is a
Steve, I think I know what it
powerful
is.
Okay.
I know what it is. I think
Okay.
I know what it is.
one. Steve, is there a way for you not to know what one
I
of them
feel-
is?
No.
No, he ordered all of them.
I have a guess, but it's too simple.
Okay, I think it's like permanent marker
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
tip
say like
marker.
freshly
Sharpie.
painted room.
Okay.
It's actually a new Barbie.
It's it's supposed to be brand new shoes.
Oh no! Again,
Oh,
once again,
yeah.
It totally worked on me. I liked it.
this is some
there.
bullshit
Yeah.
privilege. It's a brand new Barbie. It's brand new shoes. Good for all
Get
of
outta
you.
here with your
I was the
privileged
youngest.
Lee, I'll call your mom right now and ask if she ever bought you new shoes.
Joke's on you. She did. They happen to be Payless shoe source.
All right, we got one more.
All right, last one.
One more. Here we
which
go.
is my favorite,
Thank
and which
you,
is
everybody, for enduring.
Yes,
this is
thanks
the
for listening to our sniff.
this is the scent that got me to this site to get these actual scents.
Is
This
it
one got
mouse
me.
pad?
Is it nerd?
Not a girlfriend.
Princess Leia's shoes. Oh my god! All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah,
It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh
Yes!
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
The
gosh,
ride?
it is.
Yep, it's how Pirates of the Caribbean smells.
So,
Dude!
it's the smoke machine.
Yeah. No, it's just like
perfect.
No, but
musty.
it's like musty
smell it,
water
yeah.
Musty
too.
water.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it really is.
We're smelling mildew. and
Yeah,
mold.
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah.
Disney
Wow,
milk.
it
Old
works
jacuzzi.
Isn't it amazing?
Incredibly well.
It's amazing.
Dude,
that
that
is
one is
worth all
really-
the money.
yeah.
It's so good.
That's the only
I
one
can't.
worth all the money.
Yeah.
You know what that smells like to me?
Wow. Isn't that
smells
crazy?
That is insane.
It smells exactly like
It smells like my.
Number 9. What was that?
Hell yeah, prestige.
It actually smells like my dad's old RV. Like that's what it smells like to me. The trailer that I lived in. That's what it smells like to me. 100%.
Parlay it
Oh,
into
man.
conversation real quick. What are
Wow.
some smells that automatically bring you back? If I cut close to a baseball field that has a concession stand, that mix of like fresh cut grass and like hot dogs and
nice.
Oh, yeah,
hamburgers, immediately back to
Yeah.
Little League, and it's such a good smell, and I love it so much.
Fresh cut grass is just like a very pleasant.
very
smell.
pleasant one.
And fire. What am I thinking of? Campfire.
Yeah,
Campfire
campfire
is
is
good.
really.
So
it's
good.
my favorite. I'll smell like it after we camp, and it's like one of my. It makes me sad when it goes away.
I
Like,
know.
I love smelling like.
But I also
campfire.
love waking up camping.
Yes, and you're dirty and
yeah, and you can
oh,
smell
God, I
the
love
fire
it.
that
That is
died.
so
and
I
wonderful.
love
Let's
it.
go camping.
I'm ready.
guys.
Let's go. I'm
Let's
ready
go
on
anytime
every
you
level.
want.
I have everything we need to go camping right now. Let's go.
Guys,
we
imagine
have-
all the
She's
great
not joking,
photos
she
and
has
pieces of
everything.
content we'll get. We'll get like
That's
promotional videos for Valley folks.
We
stuff.
have a reason to go back to Montana.
It's
a lot.
true.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
there's
let's
multiple people
go.
here, so.
Yeah, great.
Um,
I'm
I
down.
want to go to Yellowstone and see
Yeah,
a moose.
all those smells. I don't have anything specific, but like auditorium smells
Yeah,
specific.
that's a good one.
Auditorium
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
really good one.
And,
that old wood.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
had-
Blockbuster Video. Remember how Blockbuster
oh
Video
yes,
smelled?
I love
Yeah.
Blockbuster Video smell.
Carpet.
Dude, that really
Yeah.
does smell like
I remember
an
a lot of
old
carpet.
RV trailer to me. Like that's what it harkens back
Yeah.
to me. Is that
This one doesn't really bring me back to anything specific, but I do think everybody would probably agree that all thrift stores smell the same.
Yes,
Yeah, they
I love
really
it.
do. Yeah, like an old couch.
yes,
It's like
Yeah.
the same
and
old
a
couch.
hint of cat urine, like a hint of cat.
Yeah,
urine.
yeah. The smallest.
we
yeah.
had
And
mint.
stolen memories.
Uh-huh, that's what it is. We had
And sad new ones.
in Aunt Tammy's really beautiful boudoir that she did not expect to see there.
And this really cool bowl.
Ooh, and the super cool accordion and the keytar they use for the Benjamin Franklin.
You
time
found both
travel.
those at thrift stores?
Yeah,
Killer,
baby.
killer, killer. No, we had mint growing up. We had a pond in front of one of our houses once. It was like a little pond because it was, Yosemite. And there was a bunch of wild mint. Like it would grow crazy, 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 crazy. And so now every time I smell mint, I like think back to like those beautiful days where we'd like rope swing into a pond.
Sounds horrible.
It was a nightmare. There were turtles and they were snapping. And
That
it was
does sound
very
scary.
scary.
All right.
Not really.
That was
Oh,
fun.
that was beautiful. Steve, thank you for that. My favorite to date is still the Mr. Williams Spanish teacher, if I could borrow that.
Yeah,
that'd be
sure. I'll
great.
let you borrow
Thank
that one.
so
But
much.
yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean one is perfect.
Solid.
I'm going to have to buy a big bottle of that. There's actually a bunch of other
Spray
ones
it
on the site.
warm.
Should I just give them a shout out? Or no?
What is
No.
it?
Okay.
No, you can't. I'm just joking.
It's called Xyrena.
It's cool.
Xyrena. And they've got other smells. There's like basic bitch and stuff like
Oh, I
that.
want to know what that smells like. Is it like vanilla and cotton candy?
Uh,
'Cause that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's like cotton candy and
Ooh,
coffee.
and all of their
Cherry
fragrances
chapstick.
are vegan and cruelty free.
Oh, that is nice.
They don't
I like
spray
that
them
a
into
lot.
animal eyeballs like they do with all the other shit, Axe body spray and stuff. Hey, next sponsor is Axe Body Spray.
Imagine testing. How would how do we gotta test the Pirates of the Caribbean scent
Scent
on the
on a
on a
rabbit.
Well, I
bunny
got a
rabbit?
squirrel here. Just squeeze it into his eyeballs.
I'm still smelling it. It's sticking with
Me
me.
too. And with the sound effects, it's almost like we're in Pirates of the Caribbean right now.
I need someone to yo-ho
It's nice.
their way into my
Dun,
heart.
dun, 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 dun,
Joe,
dun,
why don't you
dun,
tell everybody about our
dun,
show coming up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, our show.
Our
at
first live
the
show.
House
April
of Comedy.
29th.
That's not what it's called. It is
Yes,
the
it
House
is.
of Comedy.
Good job, you
That's
did
right.
it.
April 29th in Phoenix, Arizona. Check it out. Get some tickets online now. Where do you go, Elliot, to get those tickets?
You can go to
Ticketfly?
Ticketfly.
Ticketfly.
Go to
Ticketfly.
ticketfly.com and type in the Valley Folk, and you'll find the
Yeah.
the link to our
Yeah,
They're
show.
it's
also
good.
going pretty quick, so
Yeah.
if it's something that
Almost
you want to
done.
do,
It'll be
you're
fun.
gonna
Yeah,
wanna
It'll be
do
mayhem.
It's going to be
It'll be a very episode 90.
Yeah, very,
Yeah.
very. It'll be an hour, 2 hours of
definitely
fun.
be
Yeah,
where
episode
It'll be
90.
like a live version of episode 9.
Yeah.
it'll be a hangout. There'll probably be some stand-up, some musical stuff, some improv, and it's going to be fun. It's going
Love
to be
it.
Good time.
it's just going to be a little bit of an experiment and a variety show and some comedy. It's going to be great.
Hey, I
beautiful.
don't want to
Good
give
time.
anything away, but you just might have yourself a UFO party.
Oh.
We're gonna do a UFO party.
Elliot,
just actually-
I
I'm sorry.
I thought
Oh.
mine
I'm
was so
sorry.
much more vague.
I
and
thought
like,
I know, but I got excited in my head and I said
I
it.
know, man.
Yeah, but we also
like,
didn't talk about the UFO
Yeah.
party. So
Well,
I don't-
Elliot and I talked about it, and we enjoyed it a lot.
We were gonna do it regardless of whether you guys wanted to or not.
Yeah.
Got it.
That feels right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, we
Oh.
were gonna pretend like we knew what time the show is actually ending an hour later
I
than
don't-
you guys think it is.
I don't.
And Elliot and I are gonna stay on stage
think
the
you have
extra
to
hour,
stop.
and we're
Full
gonna do a
60.
UFO party for like
Full
3 or
UFO.
4
I
hours.
don't think we're going to make
Into
it
the
even
night.
to this stupid
Into
show.
the
We're not
night.
even going to make it to episode
Skrillex
10.
is coming. He's gonna spin some records.
Skrillex.
It's gonna be a lock-in. We're gonna have
A
we're gonna
lock-in?
sleep over.
Lock in.
Gonna be a lot of
Oh.
narcotics.
A lot
Because I
of
have a horror
incredible
movie
night.
idea called Lock In.
Several pills will
I
be
bet
passed
that's
around.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like a
guys,
teen horror
Yeah,
comedy.
in a church.
It's fantastic.
stop talking right now.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
It's gonna be a great film. You have to write
Oh.
Oh, great. Okay.
Run home!
it. Run home, Jack.
And don't stop till you get there.
Oh, we also have a PO box. Kids and adults and men and women.
Yes, we do.
Children.
I love this.
PO box.
chirping.
You can say to Steve Zaragoza, it's 4335 Van Nuys Boulevard, number 56.
Number
Sherman Oaks.
156.
Sorry, Jesus Christ. Number
Someone at 56
156.
gonna get some weird shit.
4335 Van Nuys Boulevard, number 156, Sherman Oaks, California, 91403. And you can put order of the Valley Folk.
Or care
Or
of.
care of the Valley Folk.
Yeah, C-O, the Valley Folk.
C-O, the Valley Folk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Delman
do that.
does most of the mailing.
Yeah. I don't touch that stuff. Seems exhausting to me.
Remember
Guys,
when
what
we
if-
went to the mail store together?
Yeah.
We were all like,
Yeah.
what do we put where?
We were like children. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's our U.S. routing number?
And they were just like, Jesus Christ.
Guys, what if the Valleycast from now on just had like nature sounds playing through the entire thing?
I think that it is giving
It's
me
calming.
I need it.
I like it as an outro. I like it as kind of like we're chilling out
Oh, I like
afterward.
that. And then our audio will fade out, but the nature sounds will stay for
Yeah.
a bit longer.
I like
Ooh,
that.
I love that. It'll give everyone like a moment to kind of like breathe
Reflect.
in, breathe out. through
Especially
the
because,
mouth,
like-
in through the nose, out through the mouth.
I found out I had
Yeah,
a deviated septum today.
Oh, that tracks.
It was a good game. Is that a cuckoo bird?
Yeah. Yeah, Joe is.
Thanks for listening. Guys. Oh, you son of a bitch!